There was one thing that got Al really excited about SIM Fairway Woods this year. Love talking in third person, and I've got no idea why. And that was, of course, the rebirth of the iconic Sole Design V-Steel. And I've got one for retro review purposes. Somewhere around here. Where did I put it? Okay, this retro review makes me feel absolutely ancient, okay? 20 years. 20 years! Stop the world, please. I want to get off now. Like, right this second. So, unbelievably, 20 years ago, this thing graced us with its presence and was met with huge fanfare on professional level and also amateur level. Absolutely beautiful. So Nick over at Golf Box Academy kindly let me borrow this, even after what happened to his previous club. Yeah, anyway, Nick, what's going off here, mate? You got roofitis? Goodness gracious me. Wait, there's more. What's that? What's that one? That is impressive. For me, and I know for a lot of people, this was the holy grail. Yes, it was it's named after the Sole Design. You've got raised heel and toe, meant to help, obviously, turf interaction out of any lie, hence this little V here. But for me, the real thing about this was the address position. It is just gorgeous. Sorry about that. It's shallow, it's not too big, it's the perfect shape. I feel confident with it. It's beautiful, absolutely beautiful. It still works. It still works. It still feels as good as ever. Ladies and gentlemen, that's a fade. Oh, wow. I'll have it tendered, thanks. The Godfather, this thing. So today we've got the 3-wood 15 degree. Remember this bad boy, the shaft specifically engineered for the V-Steel, just a regular flex we've got here, ultralight shaft. Oh yes. Go on, get on. Get on. Ah! Whew. Still here. That sound as well. I miss this thing. So you're probably asking yourself, if I like this so much, why is it not in my bag? And I could game this, but if I did, I would probably sacrifice 10 to 20 yards, because obviously a modern fairway wood, we've got options of a lower loft, more of a forward CG location, which seems to really benefit my sort of swing style. But guys, I reckon there's a toe-to-toe here. I don't know what you think, and comment down below if you want this to happen, but I think we could have an old versus new V-Steel fairway wood off, just to see what the differences really are. Brings back so many memories just looking down at a dress. Awesome. I've got top line crush. It is as straight as you like. That's what I really like. I don't like it beveling off at the edges. I like it completely ruler straight from toe to heel all the way through to the hosel. That's the best one yet. Off the deck, draw. I wouldn't mind if this goes in the hole, okay? It deserves it. It's a good fairway wood. So as this is a retro review, obviously what we tend to do is hit shots and then reminisce the year in which the product came out. So whatever happened in the year 2001. The problem we've got is we've had 2001 now a few times, And I haven't got Bernard's watch, so unfortunately I can't change the facts. They're always going to be the same. Nah. So instead, in between shots, we're going to go more on a visual experience. So I'm going to throw up images of things that were around in 2001 and see if you remember any of them. Comment down below if you do. 300 yards. Has this old boy got it? Not with that one, I don't think. That was heel and spinny, but it's straight at it. Would not grumble at that. Of course, 2001 was a big year for consoles. It was either one of these or you were one of these. I was an Xbox guy because of the OG. This. What a game. And yes, I'm still a gaming nerd. Oh dear. Heavy toey flip. Ugh. So in 2001, Windows looked like this. Check that out now, kids. That's what we had to deal with, all right? Memories, though, it sounded like this. Oh, right in the feels. I was hit well. I've just barbecue hunting with that. I definitely wasn't a Man United fan, but you had to admire this team in 2001. Pretty solid. Draw. Come on then. 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 Oh, getting closer. So I was living in the UK, and you were judged in 2001 on how cool you were with how many Livestrong rubber bands you could fit on your arm. The problem was when you took them off, you could have had a career as one of the models for Michelin tyres. I remember the pain. Just one on the green, please. Hit well. That's probably going to be, I'd probably need that shape to get it there. 292. Exhibit was pimping cars out in Pimp My Ride on MTV. I think we all wanted to buy an old banger just in case it'd pop up on your doorstep and, you know, renovate your piece of junk. But I don't think there was any danger of Exhibit coming to Nottingham. Nah. That's a low spinner, you know. Please. It's on the green, but that's 289. Why am I cheering? We need 300 yards. We were very surprised to be alive in 2001 because we were soldiers and survived and battled that disastrous millennium bug. Yeah. Come on. Come on. Just roll. Just... It's on the green again. Well, that's the distance, I think. Oh, maybe not. Nope. And the last thing you probably remember was Snake. Remember Snake on mobile? Crikey me, lost many hours to that game. And also we had those terrible custom ringtones, which I like to call monophonic cack. God, they were the worst. That's the straightest. Go. There's a bottom heel. Felt a bit like a Tommy Fleetwood follow through, that did. Unfortunately, it wasn't a Tommy Fleetwood style of shot. I've hit that well. That's a low spinner as well. Roll them, please. Yeah! 304. That's one of the first ones we got under the 3,000 RPM. Wow. 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 I love this. I don't want it to be the end of this either. I mean, we've done a retro now, obviously. The only way we'd need it to come back is for a toe-to-toe with a modern you know, SIM Fairway Wood, for example. So if you want to see that, make sure you comment down below. Hashtag T2T or just T2T. That's absolutely fine. So numbers are down below now, so you can see if you're interested in the numbers of these. But we hit 15 shots. We got a little bit carried away because I just enjoyed the experience with this thing. And I'd say that's what it was all about, you see. It wasn't always about hitting it 4 million yards. It was just the feel, the looks. It's a hard fairway wood to beat. It really is, in my opinion. So I don't really care about these numbers, to be honest, and that's how it should be at some points. Backspin 3,570, which is probably the only hindrance as to why we weren't consistently rolling over the 300-yard mark, like we do with that of a modern fairway wood. So carry was 271 yards, total distance was 285, club head speed was 118, ball speed was 164. Like that's, you know, there were a few stinkers in there, but we're not in that much trouble. It was just an enjoyable experience with an old friend. So guys, at the end of another retro review, and arguably one of my favourite retro review products. I made that pretty clear throughout this entire video. Let me know what you think about the V-Steel. I would love to know as well if you're new to the game or you're just too young to remember this. Comment and let us know. Tell me what you think about it visually. Absolutely iconic in my opinion. Thanks as always for watching, guys. If you're not a part of Team Al, make sure you hit that subscribe button and the bell notification. Follow me on social media. The links are below. Thank you.